So Henry took the number 352 over 541 and calculated it for 100 digits. And he looked at it and said, well, there's no repeating pattern to the decimal, and so the decimal is irrational. And the question is, do we agree or not? And I have to say that I do not agree with him. He thought it was irrational, and I say no. So I'm going to say no because the definition of an irrational number is that you have two integers and you're able to express it as a over b. A and b are both integers and b is not 0. So, a is 352, that's an integer. B is 541, that's an integer, and it's not 0, and I am expressing them as this ratio. And so, therefore, by definition, this must be rational. Now, it does raise the question of, okay, if it's rational, how come there's no repeating pattern? Well, what this says to me is I didn't go far enough. And personally, I would not be spending my time figuring this out, but some people have. And in fact, then you have to go to the 540th decimal place before you start to get repetition. Okay, so Henry basically gave up too early. Not that I can blame him, considering the mess that he's walking into. But this is the point. If you looked at this fraction to begin with and you realized that it met the definition of rational, that you can't just go by the fact that you have number soup here. You have to go by the definition itself. So Henry is wrong. It is rational by definition. And if he wants to keep dividing out to the 540th place, he could get some repetition. But he's got quite a bit of work still to go.